the agenda, which generally, I also want to say, whatever I will be using this entire presentation will be generated with the help of AI only. I'll be using the AI tools to leverage our task and how we can improvise the things on day-to-day basis, and also understand how we can make the differences. So the first thing I would just, let's go through the agenda. We have why AI is a new super skill. We'll talk about what is skills basically, and why AI is generally turning into be a form of skills, and what skill you should have when you are approaching with the help of learning of AI, and then 5 hidden skills you can learn today. Of course, now the most trending topic start to now is the AI agents, the Gemini, the automations part, workplace buzz, Copilot, big tech rivalries, everyday time taking automations part, and other things. That's the agenda they have given to me, which I have to take it ahead. But I want to unveil the hidden task which generally people feel when they are actually using AI, the exclusive proficiency of elite performance, and how you transform yourself being an elite to a category where people get the best result with the respect of people who get an average result is just how you learn the tool. I mean, learning, just 2 days back, I was reading about the deep learning, the organization which controls the entire AI program of Google. They mention the best skill which you have to learn at this point of time is to learn how to learn the new learning things. I mean, the thing which is coming in day-to-day basis on your life, whatever you are using it. Like I talk about, people mention about Gemini, they mention about ChatGPT. If you are learning, if you are doing hard enough to learn that tools, to learn that things, it will blend you into a person which have that proficiency with other people don't have. Also, the co-founder and the founder of NVIDIA have mentioned to you that no, your job will not be taken by any AI tool or anyone else. But for sure, somebody could surpass you who has mastered these AI skills, these AI mastery tools. They have mastered the AI tool to understand, to give more productivity. So these are just basic idea about why these AI skills are important, and why you should think about to go ahead. Okay. So let us get started, guys. The second thing which I have to talk about today is 5 hidden AI skills you can learn today. Just wanted to know from you, what is the best skill you could have? I mean, all of people have joined here. Can you just type me for to know what's the best skill you can have in the world of AI? That one skill you think AI can help you guys, because you must be using, all of you must be using AI about day-to-day basis. I just wanted to know what one skill that think AI can bring difference to you. Prompting, that's a very interesting thing, I must say, Kiran. That's a very great thing. Prompting, when I say prompting, let's talk about prompting when I say, because I wanted to my audience to be more interactive, because I want to say it. This was a webinar, this was a session where I have to convey things which is precisely said to me, but I also wanted my audience to take away what you are here actually. I mean, just write in chat box, let me be your AI bot and answer you exactly the way you actually wanted to learn things, because the value add on is the best thing we can do in this session to all of you. So talk about the prompting first. Of course, prompting is one of the most trending topic. What is prompt? Let's talk about the prompt. Why actually prompt is an important factor to improvise you to an average to a most performing personality. And when I say that, the reason is very simple. Prompt is the language to communicate with these AI agents, these AI bots, or any AI LLM based systems. You have to communicate with them with the help of prompt only, and how generally these prompts actually work. So let's talk about a very interesting thing. Let me show you a screen with, when people talk about chat gpt, let's go with the chat gpt only. Okay. First, let's see the ChatGPT part itself only. I wanted to ask him, right? If anytime, guys, anyone see that the screen is not visible or having any issue, just you can unmute yourself and speak to me. Write an essay. Can anyone give me a topic in the chat box? You wanted me to work on it, so it could help you on your day-to-day basis. I can take that. I can take that topic for you. Is there anyone who said anything? I didn't know. Got it. So let's come back to here. Write an essay. I can see. Okay, write an essay, workout routine for beginners. Go ahead. Fine enough. So that's what I got the entire representation here. But I want this into the short form. What we generally say, what we do, make this short. This is what we do. I mean, I wanted to know. I mean, how guys you do? I got this into a very big form, and I want to make it short and simple. What should my prompt for this? Okay, They mentioned crisp, make it crisp. Got it? Other guys, none of you using ChatGPT. I guess a lot of you are using it. Trust me, guys. If you interact with me and if you give your inputs, you're gonna take a lot of things from this session today and be very different tomorrow when you start using these tools. Make it crisp. That's nice. Now let's understand what is the idea, the power of prompt. You guys can write it here in the chat as well. That make it crisp, make it short. What I'll do, the prompt that generally understand, the code generally ChatGPT understands. I'll put a slash out here. The first thing when I put a slash, now what I use ELF, okay, and I'll put it here 15, and I just put it enter. Let's see what it does to me. So it did the same thing for me, but I think Kiran has mentioned the chat box. But could you clarify what you mean by ELF 15? It didn't understand. Do you want me to beginner for work? It didn't understand. Now see it again. I will put it here. Explain me like I am ELI 5. Let's see if it is understand. Okay. So can you see something different has happened here? This is the prompt that's called ELIF, that is explain me like I'm 5. Is explain me like I'm a 5 is a prompt that generally you can type in a chat box to make yourself understand a more specific topic. Exactly in the same way, ChatGPT understands more than 100 different prompts you can write to make the same content which was made by you just by typing crisp. When I said ELF15, this was a wrong prompt. It didn't understand what I'm asking. But when I say ELIF, it understands what I'm trying to say. And that's the power of prompting. You just have to be good enough. Let's talk a simple example. If I understand Spanish, you understand Spanish, we will be able to communicate way better in our native language. But if you understand English and I understand Spanish, I do understand English a little bit, but I will not be able to convey the answers in the right way. That is what actually happening with these capabilities of tools. They are very much capable of getting the results done for you. But the problem, the way you communicate with them. That 1% difference comes from here only, prompting, which is a really great tool which you need to understand. I mean, I'll tell you, the first thing which you need to learn when you're any using any AI tool anywhere else, be it as cursor for debugging or the coding, be it is conversational AI, Gemini, ChatGPT, Perplexity, or any other, or you're using any research tools, any other categories, you need to understand how you have to communicate with your tool. If your communication is weak, the results will be not that good enough you need for that stuff. Okay, let me so this is one of the example I can say, but I think this is not working well for me. I need it a bit more bigger version people, so I can say simple eli again. If I can do it eli 25, it'll explain me just like I'm 25 years of old. Okay, so it, it immediately changed the examples as well. The way it has to explain me this answer and this answer has completely changed. Now if just I have to go back and I have to copy this again, the same question, and I put it here, back in here, and I put it here, and I just get the answer back again, the answer is still the same from the chat GPT. Nothing has changed much. Got it? Now if I say the same thing which I got in my comment, make it crisp, it will make it crisp. I put it as there because as you see, it understands my request, thinking for a better answer. When you do this, it takes time to understand your language first. What you're trying to speak to them, what you're trying to do. I mean, what is it needed? Now, it will kept on doing the same thing for you because it's in nature to just give you answers in that forms. It will not keep on changing anything. But again, if a lot of things he has done in the background, now I will put it again slash at ELI 15 or ELI 10. That's it. The entire thing now again get back to me in a more refined form for a better understanding for me. So these are in the power of prompt. Now let's make it one more thing. Give me this the one prompt I would tell you can use in a very interesting way, that's called JSON prompting. I think I even have used ever JSON prompting. I can use perfect. I normally use perfect framework. That's great, Sumit. Nice. Keep it less than 100 words. And then yeah, we can do that as well. Here as well, the same thing. You just have to do the same thing we did here. You just have to do slash here and 100 words. You just have to put it here. And you can also make your custom prompt. You don't have to write every time. You just have to make it retrain about it, and it will start learning your prompts and start telling it, okay, this is my sign language. Remember when we used to talk to our friends in college, this is our sign language generally we used to follow in our basis, in our ways. That's what we generally do in our day-to-day basis. That is what one of the language we can also communicate with them to teach them. So the first thing which makes a big difference to any, what is, why is slash? Oh, that's nice. That's interesting. As I mentioned, you, it's very simple. I'll tell you why. That's the connection between your prompt language and library. It's very simple. We do add. You must have used @ in WhatsApp. It specifies the notion to connect the source. In the same way, ChatGPT itself had evolved by with time about a lot of prompts which people have given the short forms in its own library. It uses the slash versions to connect with the same thing which you are actually going at. I can show you people just a minute. I think my screen is shared. Yeah, I think I'm sharing only is just with sound. Just a minute. Let me show you guys. I mean, that's interesting. This is wait a minute. So okay, I'm sharing another screen to all of you. I want to show you guys a lot of, because when only one I can use, because we have time restrictions also, we have to take other parts as well. So let me show this screen to you. Now you can see the ChatGPT slash hacks. A lot of cases, they're the things which you can actually use in many ways. That's it. We talking about ELI 15. You just have to put it like TLDR, and it will make the super short summary of entire presentations. Okay, you just have to put slash bullets. It gives you the form of bullets as well. These are simplified, adjust the entire style of your content. You have the data, dump there, give a prompt code and prompt slash, you get it ahead. Now, talking about the productivity work, you can convert the entire information in the form of agenda, the minutes, the pro cons. You just have one topic, you want the pro and cons of that. Just put it pro cons, decisions. So this, over the time period, ChatGPT itself has evolved to find that these things are the common practices which generally people are doing, and they started learning to understand. So you have to evolve at a level where you understand the language this system understands. If you're able to understand the language, you may able to communicate into much better and better ways. Okay, so these are few of those things which you can use in an interesting way. I hope this makes a sense to all of you. Thanks Satya. This makes a sense to all of you. So I'll clear what I have done. So let me show you guys. This is a dummy application. This is a dummy account I have. Okay, in this dummy mail, I have one payment is done for a client call whose name is HDFC, and I don't know when the payment is done, how much is the payment is done, when was the payment was done, whether it's done or not. I have to go as a person individually. Either have to go general practice searching it in the mailbox, or I can check for my other informations. But with the help of Gemini, Gemini understands all the information available in my workspace. So if we'll do it in Gemini, we'll be using Google Workspace. That's called Gmail and other tools available out there. And if we go with Outlook, we'll have Copilot there. So if you know about Gemini, there is no such difficulty. You can also work with Copilot as well. So let me go here and just put it out here. And what's the question I had? Can you check if I have done the payment of history payment? So you guys can see the answer I got it here is very simple. My question was very simple. Can you check if we have done HDFC payment? This was my requirement as a manager or as an individual. I got an answer. Yes, a payment of 440 rupees has made to HDFC on Sunday, September 14th, 2025. Okay, got it. So now I'm at a party. Okay, and my boss emails me this. I need the details of HDFC payment. And the person who was at the party was, let's say his name was Azmat. He was in the party and he asked, dear AZ, confirm me if the payment is done or not. This is an example. This is one example. I can trust you guys with the help of Gemini integration to your workspace of Gmail and understanding what language Gemini understands and how you can use it. You will be pro to solve your problems in just seconds. And when I say that, I mean it because we have seen the cases where things have actually improved a lot. So this email I got it that this email. Okay, this email is going to be sent my boss or some any other people or my client is sending me right away, and he just sent me this email, and I got an email, and I'm at the party or I'm outside. I'm just using or I'm driving. Even if I'm driving, I can reply this. Let's understand if I can inspect. Let me see if I can inspect this page to mobile version if I can. Got it. I think this will not work in that way. Let it be. You can also see the same thing in the mobile application as well. Now I got an email. I need the detail of SDFC payment. Dear AZ, confirm if the payment has done or not. I have two options. I can go and directly check myself and see what payments have been done or not, or I can just go directly ask my Gemini, my Copilot in the in Office 365 on Outlook email or Gemini in this year. The question is still same. Just my superhero. Can you check if the question that I have asked him is this? Can you check if the payment of is done or not? I don't have to go. The question what I got, I'll ask to Gemini. It will tell me if it's done or not because I know Gemini will have all the data in the backend. Okay, so now yes, the payment of HDFC has been done. Received the confirmation email from HDFC Bank on January 8th. The payment of attached is this, and I just confirmed the transaction. This has been done. Now you don't have to just get the answer. You just have to put it in insert. It put all the email informations here. If you want to tweak it, you can tweak it up, and just you have to send this up. It now understand what I want to say you guys is this. When I refresh the page, the reply took me only 1 minute. Trust me and be honest. If you have a bundles of 15, 20, 70 emails based on the payment transactions and trackings only, will you be able to do it in 1 minute if you don't have AI in your hand? I have a raw data which is in my database that's called untitled sheet. I'll make it. I think the most interactive person was Satya, so I'll make this tool Satya's file. So this is Satya's file, and these are the data that Satya generally maintains. Now my concern is this: there's a team member whose name is Alexander in Satya's team, and I want to see how much units of home theater he has sold. And I will drop an email to Satya. Okay, give me updates on home theater. Okay, home theaters. So I'll send it again. The email ID I'll keep it same because I don't want to make it different, and I'll put it. Dear Satya, how many? How are you again? And how many? Like how many home theaters? Let's make it HT. Got it. Put the inbox back again. How many HT sold by Alexander? Now the mail is here. Now I got an email. Hi, my name is Satya. I maintain this file. This is this file, and now I don't know how much is done. Okay, I know I have a file. I can go to Gmail. I can open my Google sheet or Excel sheet. In my Excel, I'll apply a filter. I'll go here. I'll put it Alexander, and I can see Alexander has done a lot of sales here on the day, different dates. I just have to pick the best part from that specific day. It has done a lot of home theaters have been done here. Let's take one home theater has been done here. It's 60 is almost total home theater. So what I will do, fine enough, it's a repeated data, but let me understand how I can copy it here, and then I'll go back and I will paste it here. But instead of that, I will ask my Gemini, look, now understand, this is what Satya you asked, and we will be doing it here. We will be specifying our entire intelligent team to work on it, and that will make a difference. That we're talking about that 1% difference which other people are actually using it. We go here in this case, you add the rate. In ChatGPT, we use the slash. Once I put the at the rate, I got Satya file visible here for me. Now my work is in Satya's file. I put it at the rate. Give me now my task. The task should be specified. Give me the count of what home theaters So whatever you want to emphasize, you can put it in double comma. I don't want to make any confusion in this, so I'm using it in this way. And I'll put it here, home theater by, your email has a name that's called Alexander, and see how is it done. I mean, what results we get. Let's understand. Alexander sold 120 units, home theaters. Got it. I'll put it in my insert column and I'll reply to my manager by getting it bold. Okay, that is what you are asking for, and my work is done, and my mail has been sent to you. Now 124 units. Again, I would say it took me only 2 minutes. Let's be honest, guys. How much time generally take us? First, we have to go and file, look out for the file. Then I go and apply for the Alexander's filter. Then I will apply an item filter that's called home theater. Once I got my home theater, then I'll have to sum it up, and I can see it's 124 total sum. I mean, that's the difference there. Hey, there. That's what we're talking about. The difference of 1% people, which will make you ahead of anything else, and that's we are actually looking ahead. I mean, that Satya is working on his file, and in this file, he has a unit section, but he wanted to conditional formatting. I wanted to apply in this column and see if the units which are greater than 50 needs to be highlighted. Rest should not be highlighted. Trust me, I'm a data analytic person. If I'm doing analytics, if I'm maintaining my data, I know how to do that. But whenever your boss, your CEO, your founder, or your client talks to you, they generally talk to you in general language. Okay, this has to be like this, and that has to be like this. And that's the best advantage time we have, that AI understands our general language. It just, if you convey it in the right way, it makes your task done great. So now I want my Gemini to help me here. In the sheets also you could have Gemini. Now Gemini will help me to highlight all the points which are greater than 50. I don't have to do anything. What I want, okay, just do one thing. We want units, copy the units and put it here. You have to give a prompt, general language prompt, highlight all the units. When I say units, I have to double quote and put it specific. Why will we put specific? That this can't be missed. This has to be there. Highlight all the units greater than. Now again, this has to be not get missed. 50. Highlight all the units greater than 50. So let's see what it gives. Whenever I put enter on any chatbot, I do not expect I will always get 100% result. Either it could be in such a way that I haven't conveyed in right way. So you need to wait for the result. So when I first put enter and see what results it gives me. Okay. Okay, here is the plan. He haven't done anything. He gave a plan. Conditional formatting will be applied. Sell this, and the rule will be, if the cell has greater value than 50, I will apply. Okay, go ahead. I got my answer. This is, I'm a client. I give my request to my vendor. The vendor understands things. He give me a layout, and I have to just approve it, and I'm approved. The time I'm approved, you can see all the numbers available here got highlighted. Trust me, guys, it take times. I mean, I have worked on sheets and Excel. Let's do this manually as well. Okay. I have to put right click here. I have to go to column. I have to go to then conditional formatting. I can't even find where is conditional formatting at this point of time. Yeah, it's here. Imagine if the location gets changed and I have to put a condition here. It should be greater than what, 50. And then I have to make it done, and then I have to put it here, and then it is highlighted. That's the one way of doing it, and we did the way Gemini helped us. So this is the one thing which generally you can do. There's a lot of ways which can use it. I'll clear everything out from here, and I will do what, I'll ask what, analyze insights. So this is the task of a data analytic person who understands the entire data, makes graphs, makes trends and everything. Let Gemini do that task for me and see how it really work well for me, and all the task is done. So I just wanted to see analysis. It is going on. You can see the entire analysis is done. The regional performance, the central region specifically outperform. And with the data with this, top performance have been done by this. You just have to copy it, and you can just mail like anyone, like compose a mail and put it here. and your data is ready. It's exactly from the data from where you have in your database. You don't even have to go and look around a lot of things. You can read about it and you can then look at in different ways. This is the one thing which you can do, but now the problem is this: I want to make a graph presentations and everything. Got it? Let's do this as well. I need a presentation for this entire, generate graphs and charts for me. It will generate even charts for you, like insights and trends, what are actually going ahead, what is happening inside the data. You don't even have to read there. It just understands and git delivers you. Okay, got it. So this is done, guys. We have the entire report ready. You can make your, let's make this report. I mean, what's the problem in that? Let's go there, make your document here, and my sales insights report. I'll come here just beside my Gemini, and I'll start taking all the insights from Gemini over my sheets where I was working. So I need this. You just have to preview this. And if you want to insert, you can insert here as well. It's here only. You just have to copy it. You go here, you put it here. Yes, go and link the sheets. Your data is here. Align it in the right way. These all are linked data. Your one task is ready. You go back here. Okay, it's here in this part, and then you have the team manager performance. You can copy the chart directly. Now we'll not insert. I'll try to show you the next step, and you can again link it here, no problem. The same thing whatever we are doing, we can also do in PPT as well, because they also have the same functionality. Copy it here again, and we have this entire thing ready one for PPT, and link it here. And then we have again the presentation here, and then we have this sales performance. There are a lot of graphs are there. You can make your all presentation out here, and then you have it here. Now it takes time for people to do these things. I mean, it's not that easy, which generally, but when you under now what I'm saying this, why you should, because if you start doing it right now, when the time comes when you will be at the position to take a charge of a lot of information, so a lot of data at one point of time, you just really don't need multiple hands. You need one smart mind. That's your AI tool. It could be anyone. ChatGPT, Gemini. Now, when I say the best tool you should use, if you're using Google Workspace, go with Gemini because it's integrated inside your system. It saves your data, it understands your language, and it is more secure. Because all these satellite agents, what I call satellite agents, these are like your Perplexity, your Gemini, yes, ChatGPT. These they don't have a workspace. They work functionality is same, but they don't have a workspace. The data itself they source from public data. When you go with workspace, either you're using Copilot in O365, it allows you to control environment usage. The same way with Google as well. Now this is a dynamic data. I mean, you don't have to even worry for that. If I'll go and change anything to my same data, it automatically changes everywhere. Even if it changes here as well, it will make the information changed right now here as well for you. So these are few things, and it's also start giving suggestions to you. Highlight the rows where unit soul has been less than 10. You can just apply the same thing here as well. You just if let's we got a suggestion and see. Okay, got it. So I just have to apply this, and it applies. Now see, this is a way now to understand. We got a result which doesn't make any sense for us, but it really gave us a response on that request as well. So you need to be very clear of what actually you are looking out and going ahead with that. So understanding about one more interesting, 3 days back Gamma has integrated a new generative tools that's called Gamma 3.0, and it allows users to make multiple presentations, web pages, documents, and social informations. Now, when I say this is why it is important, you just have to paste your content here, or you can use this AI integration feature as well. It's called generate information. So let's make a presentation on one topic. Can we have a topic for presentation for anyone, or I'll use future of AI. When I say future of AI tools, that's it. That is what required to be generated. And we'll make the cards, let's say 8 cards, and we'll go with generate outlines. So when we click on generate outlines, it first allows users to make a lot of different slides. Okay. So see it yeah. Now this is how your presentation development can change in many ways. You use PowerPoint presentations, you use Google Slides as well. In the same way, this tool allows you to make presentation in minutes. In fraction of seconds, your entire presentations can be ready for you. Now, when it gives you the chart, it allows you to get your context first ready for yourself, like the text. When the text is entirely ready for you, and then you click on the generate part, what generation does, it allows you to go to the next level for generating things. So just a minute. If I go back on this part again, can you see there's a lot of options you have for designs. So I'll take this design, and then for image generations, I prefer you can have a lot of options, sources which you can use, web image, AI images. If I click on AI images, I have a different models which you can use, Quen's images, and Gemini 2.5 nano banana is really going very crazy about these. But I always say the recraft images are also very good. So when you go to the recraft imagings, you can use the recraft one as well. So if you get on the sorry, my bad. I'm using the second version. So it also selects, and also 3D images you wanted to use, and you can just generate. Now let's see the presentation comes with our refined request of clip arts, images, and look. So it started working on the real-time basis for generating the presentation. They also have an agent features which allows users to make real-time changes when the presentation is getting ready for them. Okay, so the presentation is ready. Let's see how it looks like. If you go to present mode, that's the presentation for the future of AI tool transforming the work, learning, and life school for 2025. Okay, so now when I say the capability of AI tool, it doesn't mean that it fulfills your desire the way you are actually looking for, but it allows you to get an edge in understanding how you can do your task in much more better way. And that's the advantage of using AI. AI itself cannot solve all your problems, but yeah, it allows you to clarify your problems in step-by-step ways to understand how it can go ahead. So yes, this is one of the interesting tool which allows you to fix your problems on real-time basis on a very interesting way. That's the Gamma AI tool, which allows you to make presentations, which allows you to make web pages, which allows you to make social media pages, and a lot of more things. This is free for initial few creations, but yes, with paid versions you can have an unlimited access to this. That's one thing for presentation. Okay, and then the most interesting tool which I generally understand and say for all of you of we call the node creations, and for other parts as well. So just wanted to know from you guys, what is the way you create your notes on the day basis? I mean, we generally use the notepads, or we generally use a lot of other information categories. So for you, if you're making your daily notes, if you're making any difference to your note creations, the best tool which I recommend you can use your Napkin AI, because it allows you to create things in a very innovative way. The same question which we have asked for Gamma, let's do it here. The same thing which we will use it on the napkin as well, and we'll take it. Okay, correct. We'll put it here, and we'll ask future of AI tools in 2025. And when you click on the create content for this, now it understands the library of the saved LLM informations, and it gives you entire presentations ready for you now. Now I got my all presentations ready. Now this presentation is not as PowerPoint presentation. It could be your research document. It could be your presence documents and other things. So we made this information, okay, and now we can customize this with the help of clip art and designs. So when you just click on right on this, and allow you to get a lot of inbuilt features to create your clip arts, your presentations of imaging. So these things will make your document ready. Okay, so but I wanted to do it in a very customized form, and I want this in category which we call mind map. So we can do milestone accents as well. So apply for milestone accents. So it gives in the form of milestone accents the entire presentation for your entire this topic, and you can just apply it in this way here. And I like this design, so I'll go with this design, or I can go with this design, and this is done. This is one part which I have made my ready with the same topic. This is my topic, and my entire presentation from this topic is ready. The key area of improvements also we can. So this is how you can make. Let's talk about the impact on industries as well. You can do this as well, and okay, so impact assessment, you can make it in different form. We can use this categories, and this is how you make your presentation. You make your design look like this. Now when I click, since if we generally write things on Google Docs or Vidicon documents or Word. You can come here and you can write your content here right away with the help of AI integrated in the backends and allow to make real-time integrations of images as well, the looks and the layout, and then you can share it as well. I mean, if you want to share it, you can share it in the form of PDF document as well, and I can download it. And once you download it, it's done. You can click here and you can see it in the same format the way you have created your entire document. You can publish it if you wanted to. You can post it anywhere you wanted to go ahead with that, and I can save as well. Now the point is this: there's another tool which allows you to make your entire research done. That's called Notebook LM. This is a very interesting tool, and I want to sum up with this presentation. With this tool, this is amongst those 5 amazing tools which allow you to create a difference in learning and automation. I have this document which we have created right now, and we can put it as a source here. And the source could be 50 sources you can add from multiple categories in Notebook LM. You can use from Google Slides, Docs, websites, YouTube directly. You can also take a YouTube video and you can put it here, and you can have an idea about entire presentation. So now the document which I was having backend, now this is a closed environment. When I was working on Napkin, I asked the question, it gave me the data, but it could have taken from any source of information across the internet. Now when I will ask any conversation with my this studio setup, it will give me the reply basis on of my interaction of informations I have in the document in the backyards. So I can ask that all the suggestions which I generally get in this. Now you can make the entire presentation in multiple categories. You can make an audio overview of this, and you can also make a mind map for this. You can make a reports. Let's make a brief FAQ as well, and you can make a timeline for this. So if you click on the mind map of this entire presentation, it can make it for you. It helps you to create in multiple language audiobook as well. You cannot only make in one language, you can have multiple language to make an audio generations for this. You can have an audio overview in a very small language as well. So let's see if we can allow you to see. It generates on the real time. So this is also an option to generate your video overview. Now, what is video overview? Video overview converts the entire source of information that you have given an embed to here into the form of what do you say, it makes you to understand, to learn in the form of presentations and video presentations. So it is generating. So if let's talk about one generations we have for the entire mind map, that is the one topic which allows user to be more confused about it. Now it sum up all your presentation in small breakpoints, allow you to learn things in a very simple way, and how you should follow your learning path for that one topic. Let's talk about the future of AI 2025. The key advancement will be the NLP, the natural language, the computer visions, the machine learning, the robotics. When we talk about NLP, what do you have to learn in that NLP? Language understandings, language generations and translations, and sentiment and analysis. So this is how you can make the entire presentation, you can make your entire learning research for yourself ready, which you can portray to other people as well. And you can not even, you can keep it in the system, you can download it also, and then with download you can see later down the line for your presentation. And you can only download a specific part as well. Like, see, we have only opened this part, and that is why this is only visible for us. You can make an entire presentation also download for yourself. So that is the one key part in this. And the next we were looking in this was the audio overview. And audio overview and video overview allow you to understand the same learning. Let's say there's a video lecture of 50 hours, 60 hours on YouTube. You can copy it from YouTube, you can put it here and ask for a summary of this entire video, which you don't even want to watch. It makes summary done for you, and it allow you to use that. We can try for one that I need rub I need Prabnar video. So let's see, I have a Prabnar video recently explaining about the different type of controls. I just don't, if I don't have to watch the full video, I can just go share. I can copy the link, I can go back to my notebook album, and I can add a source in this. And I am putting the source from YouTube link, and I will put it here, and I'll just insert here. So once I do that, it will add up this source as well to my presence, the future of AI tools with this, and I'm exploring different type of controls. When I just remove this, it will change the look of entire document for you. And you can ask the question as well here, can you help me about CloudWorks? It just, it understand, I mean, you don't have to vague ask questions for that, but you just have, it gives an idea for you to understand how you can use it. So these are the few features you can use for the research part as well. I mean, you can go and understand and how you can do a research. Of course, for research, there's a very interesting tool which came into the market. I would always recommend you people can use, that's called Perplexity. Because why I'm saying this, this is a tool which very initial people have mentioned when we're talking about its implementation and usage. Now, Perplexity has one more advanced feature that's called screen sharing. So you can share your screen immediately, and you can ask Perplexity while sharing your screen on a real-time basis to understand how actually it responds. So there's a feature in Perplexity is called Labs. It allows you to make entire research. So let's make uh, a research on future of security. So let's go ahead with this and give it to them. And it takes the time, it give you an estimated time for you, and it answers. It take about 8 minutes. It will make your entire presentations done for you, and it'll give you entire research. So now when the research starts in these type of understanding, it follows all the categories what is required in this type of presentations. It knows that this presentation needs a graph, codes, or images, and it try to extract information from all those sources. Like it has right now 14 different sources. So this is also a powerful tool which you can use to just work on that way. And uh, we see these audio generations and image generations actually going out here. I can show one previously generated one which I had with I think cross scripting part, this one. So this is how you can see
it's 21 hours
how it generates the video overview. Let's have a play of this video overview part. So this was a cross-sectional understanding. You can have the video overview in this, and it understands you everything in the same. Okay, so you can go back to studio and see other parts as well. You can deep dive into the learnings. You can have an audio overview as well. Now you can. I have an audio overview in English and Hindi both. So you can also have an Hindi audio overview. It gives you a Hindi learning as well, which allow users to use in many language, in regional language. Let's say some viewers are constantly putting videos in English language also, but I want to understand my native language. You can take the source from anywhere and put it here and convert it into the Hindi language or regional language audio overview, or in the form of notes, and have it for you, and you can have an interactive learning for that. It can also generate your podcast, which you can go and be the participation of that podcast and learn things on the basis of that way as well.